Hello my angling friends, and welcome back to the channel. It's your favorite fishing buddy here, and today we're diving deep into the waters of Ireland for our special forecast on November 15th, 2025. I've got some intriguing data to share that will help you understand why this particular Friday might just be the day to either land a personal best or perhaps refine your tactics for a rewarding or perhaps a tricky session. Stick with me because by the end of this forecast, you'll know exactly how to approach the Irish waters to maximize your chances of a screaming reel. This day is special because while we'll be dealing with cooler temperatures and a waning moon, the abundance of active baitfish, particularly along the coasts, could spark some incredible predatory action. First up for the freshwater fanatics, we've got the mighty pike. My friends, November is absolutely prime time for these freshwater predators in Ireland, and this day is certainly no exception. With the cooler water temperatures, pike are really switching on, looking to pack on weight before winter truly sets in. Where to find them? Forget the shallow bays where they might have been a month ago. This week, focus on deeper water, think around 6 to 10 meters, look for drop-offs, the edges of deep weed beds, and any kind of underwater structure like sunken trees or rock piles. The pike will be holding in these ambush spots, waiting for schools of roach or perch to swim by, seeking those more stable temperatures. Big lofts like Lough Derg and Lough Ree are showing excellent activity for these giants. What to use? A medium-heavy spinning or bait-casting setup is ideal. For lures, think big, large, soft plastic shades, jerk baits, or even oversized crankbaits in natural baitfish colors will work wonders. My little trick for today, given the patchy rain we might see, is to work your lures slowly and deliberately, pausing them often. Pike can be a bit sluggish in these conditions, and a slow, tantalizing presentation often triggers that strike, offering them an easy meal. Next, let's talk about the incredible sea bass. Believe it or not, November can offer some truly incredible bass fishing along the Irish coast, often yielding some of the largest specimens of the year. The abundance of baitfish pushed around by the prevailing winds makes bass incredibly active. You'll want to target them along the southern and western coasts. Don't shy away from rocky outcrops, sandy beaches with good structure, or areas with strong currents. These are their hunting grounds. For tackle, big topwater lures that cause a lot of commotion are proving incredibly effective, especially around first and last light. Fishing into the dark on a rising tide can also be highly rewarding. Finally, for those who enjoy a more relaxed session but still want action, there is the humble but rewarding perch. As the water temperature continues its downward trend, coarse fish like perch will move into deeper parts of lakes and canals, seeking stable temperatures. Where to find them? Look for them along features like underwater humps, canal lock gates, and deeper sections of slower-moving rivers. Small jigs, tiny soft plastics, or traditional worms and maggots on a drop shot or light ledger rig will be your best bet. Remember, a slow jigging retrieve along the bottom is often the key to enticing these beautiful striped predators. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty, the theoretical base for our forecast. The weather for November 15th, 2025 in Ireland looks like this. Daytime temperatures will hover around 11 to 14 degrees Celsius, dropping to between 5 and 10 degrees Celsius overnight. It's going to be a cool day, my friends. We can expect some patchy rain, potentially heavy, with precipitation expected. The wind will be light to moderate generally, with a possibility of stronger gusts along the coast. Atmospheric pressure may see a slight drop, which can often accompany patchy rain and stir up baitfish. How does this impact the fish? Well, the cooler air, wind, and patchy rain can sometimes make fish seek deeper, more stable water. However, it can also stir up baitfish, making predators feed opportunistically, so stay adaptable. As for water temperature, coastal waters around Ireland are averaging around 12 to 13 degrees Celsius for mid-November, but the trend is definitely downwards as we head deeper into autumn. This cooling means that while predators like pike and bass are active, taking advantage of abundant baitfish, coarse fish are becoming less active in shallow areas and are already seeking deeper sanctuary. The moon phase on November 15th, 2025 will be a waning crescent, with an illumination of around 13 to 19%. Many anglers believe a waning moon can still bring strong bites, particularly around moonrise and moonset, and the decreasing illumination might make the early morning and late evening bites particularly interesting for predators. Considering all these factors, my friends, I'd rate the overall fishing outlook for November 15th, 2025 as medium to good, with periods of strong activity for predators. The cooler air and dropping water temperatures will make some coarse fish a bit sluggish, sending them deep. However, the abundance of baitfish and the clear activity of pike and bass, combined with a generally decent moon phase for predators, mean that if you're targeting the right species with the right tactics, you could have a fantastic day. Don't be afraid of the breeze or the patchy rain. Dress appropriately, and the fish will be there. So, my dear friends, that's your fishing forecast for November 15th, 2025. I wish you all tight lines and screaming reels. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this forecast helpful, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you never miss another forecast. And tell me in the comments below, what are your fishing plans for this week? What's your go-to bait for November pike or your favorite bass lure? Until next time, stay safe, stay warm, and keep those lines wet.